Summer is here and the weather is warm. I'm going to offer you two simple words of advice. Talk to your neighbors. We've been apart too long. Whatever our differences, our political views or biases, which candidates we may choose to support, now's the time to call a truce, to bury the hatchet, but not at each other, and rediscover our similarities, our common interests, our dreams and goals. We'll be amazed to learn that we share many of the same dreams, have many of the same needs, care about the same environment, and about our families and friends. We just need to listen more to each other, quietly and attentively. To paraphrase the words of Abraham Lincoln, a neighborhood, a community, a nation divided against itself cannot stand. We simply cannot allow the current discord, distrust, and divisiveness to define who we are as Americans. We're better than that. We must stop hating our neighbors. We must stop pushing each other down in order to achieve power and prestige for ourselves. Instead, we must stretch out our hands and help lift each other up, and by so doing, lift ourselves up as well. I'm the first to admit that there are plenty of problems and issues today that represent serious challenges for us and for our country. Providing food for the hungry, housing for the homeless, replacing our crumbling roads and bridges, solving the tragic and skyrocketing number of mass shootings, dealing with wildfires in the West, hurricanes in the Gulf, and the devastating student debt faced by thousands of young people graduating from college, and much more. Yes, it's depressing, overwhelming, frustrating, and maddening. So many of us are feeling outrage and helpless. What, we ask, can I possibly do to make a difference, to make things better? Well, perhaps first, try talking to your neighbors. Maybe we can work on some of these things together, a little at a time. Let's begin by appealing to the goodness and intelligence within each of us as neighbors. We can share ideas. We can call or write letters to our elected officials. I'm convinced that if we do these things, we can and will together solve most, if not all, of these crushing problems. We may question, how can my actions or the efforts of just a few truly make a difference? American anthropologist Margaret Mead best answered this question when she wrote, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." Because we all have grown up differently, with different parents, different backgrounds, different environments, we have different points of view. And that's good. Sameness would be boring. A 6 is a 9, or a 9 is a 6. It all depends on which way you're looking at it. Compromise contains within it the word promise. The promise to find a middle ground between different points of view, and then to work together to find a solution. As we clean off our barbecue grills and prepare to celebrate our Independence Day on July the 4th, let us hold to the conviction that our nation clearly has the resources to create a golden age of democracy in which every person can achieve a quality of life beyond the most optimistic imagination of yesterday. Justice for all means power is shared by all. Choices for all means real choices are available for all. And access to our American dream is possible for all. I'm Larry Johnson. Until next month, stay well.